Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, doing a trading strategy recap for the 28th of July, Tuesday. And today was a very interesting and fun day. The market gapped up very nicely, chopped around a little bit, and then it just took off to the upside and going a little bit higher off the chart. So it was very interesting to see. Our first trade, we got short right up here, which in hindsight was a really good entry. In real time, it looked like a good entry. So anyway, we took it and we were able to take profit down in here. And then price did come down a little bit more. We ended up taking a long down here. Price came down, we got long, and we ended up getting out up here as price started to roll over. And then we got long right down here, and we ended up taking profit. Market came down, it came back up, and then it started to work its way lower. Well, we were a part of that up move, so we did get long. We were able to ride that up and take profit as it started to roll over. Price came back down, and as it started to come down here, we did get long, but we ended up getting out shortly thereafter. Quick little stop out. That was our stop, and then price chopped around and came a little lower. I was looking for an entry, never really happened, and then price just took off to the upside. We were never able to get in. I was looking for an entry, and that blah blah blah. That's something that happens in trading. You're not always going to be able to be part of a move. That's what happens when, a lot of sideways markets, they say sideways markets chops up people. And that's because, we're looking for entries and exits, but we're looking to be in the market all the time. I want to, catch this swing up and then catch this down and then catch this up a little bit, catch it down and then catch this up, maybe catch this, get half a point or whatever, and then catch it to the upside, and then catch it to the downside, catch it to the upside. There's no way that you can be in every one of those trades. It's just not going to happen. But that's what a lot of new traders think that they can do. It's like, well, I want to be in the market all the time. And it's not about being in the market all the time. Your professional traders who make a living at trading, they don't try to be in the market all the time. They try to get in on their setup and they try to maximize that opportunity. Because that's what it is. Nothing is guaranteed. You might know your statistical data and I take this setup and 70% of the time I'm going to make money and it's going to be a nice move. 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1 reward to risk ratio, and that, but you don't know which one it's going to be. Now you can look at the context of the market and tell, this one has a little bit more probability than say the one over there. If you're looking at setups and analyzing them, but most of the time, we don't really have the time to do that. We see our setup, we take our setup, it is what it is. When you're swing trading, you have a lot more time to look at things. Like in our swing trade group, usually the trades are posted, 3 to 12 hours before we take them. That's a lot of time to analyze something. In the E-mini trading room, usually it's a matter of minutes. And a matter of minutes, you don't have a lot of time. You don't really want to waste your time doing all those number crunching analysis. You don't have time for that crap. So, you look at your setup, you take your setup, and, either it works out or it doesn't. We had 4 trades and one of them didn't work out. This stop out right here. And then when price started to go up, we were unable to get in. But that's all part of trading. And that's what this video is. I wasn't really going to talk about this, but it is a big issue with a lot of new traders I coach a lot of, I've coached thousands of people on this one issue alone because it is very, very important. You're going to miss a trade. How are you going to react? Are you going to let it affect your day negatively? And are you just going to make stupid trades because of it? Like, oh man, I missed this trade, so I have to get in the next one. What do I want to do? Maybe I can, and you just start developing this like quasi setup in your mind that's like your setup, but it's a little bit different. It's like when let's say for example, and I've done this. I'm sure the majority of people have done something like this. You're in your kitchen and you're looking for a certain spice or something that you're going to cook with, and you're looking for it. You're like, oh, I can't find this. I can't find this, and then your friend overhears you and walks in the kitchen, and then right in front of you picks it up and hands it to you, and you're like, that was amazing. I'm glad you were here to give me that. But it's because our brain puts blinders on us. And whenever we say we can't do something, or we have a negative thought, negative pattern in our heads, because usually negative thoughts trigger our negative patterns that we already have, and that in turn puts the blinders on us, so we can't see the thing we're looking for in the cupboard, or we can't see the actual setup. Our brain develops a setup because we keep saying we want to get into trade, we have to get into trade, so we can make back this money that we just lost, or this money that we never had to begin with because we missed the setup, but we view that as a loss, and that's in turn creates a lot of bad things. So hopefully that made sense. You got something out of that. It's a topic that I'm definitely passionate about. I find it very interesting, and I'm really big in the whole psychology field and studying neuroscience and cognitive performance. That's something that really I really enjoy. But I guess it goes along with competitiveness as well, and wanting to have every edge available. So hopefully that made sense to you. You can always leave comments below if you want to add or have questions to the conversation. You can also email me if you'd rather do that. support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.